Okay, we're here. We're here. We need to get into this quick. There's 45. No. There's 45 minutes before the end of the season. What up, Z? Webcam. Okay, what else I need? We need several things. Yeah, how much, Rivals did you end up playing after you left the Discord last night? Mic check, hold on, audio check. Does the music drown me out? I need that. Ooh, this is tricky. Hopefully I nuke his, like, Typhoid Mary. Yo, what up, Egon? How's it going? Yo, I was at 97 2 days ago, slid to 93. Yesterday I'd gotten back up to 95. I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but I had an ego game. And you know I had to honor it. So even though it was clear I was going to lose on turn 6, I stayed in for the 8 cuber. Ego put, so I had a Ravone on the board. Ego put what's her name? Put Iron Man on Clintar, bro. On turn 4. Turn my Iron Man into a part of the symbiote. Not ideal. Going good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You ready for the new season? Yeah, my camera feels all off because last time I streamed with my camera on, it was on my dog. It was like a dog cam situation. You went straight to bed? Gotcha. You playing any today? Hmm. This might help him. It's gonna be later tonight. This might help him. Okay, that was as good as we can get there. Oh, if it would have pulled his blade, that would. Maybe that's better. Yeah, getting to at least 90 in that 500 gold, so fire. All right, come on, Grandma. Egon, did you watch any of the Champions League final? Also, today, for these next 40 minutes, need to just retreat now when I'm retreating for the most part. Save myself time. Because the one, maybe 2 times my opponent might retreat later as well. I don't know. I don't know if it outweighs it, given how many, yeah. It's all about time. Oh, we did not want initiative there. We're gonna do a little of this, and prediction. Nope, here and prediction. It's just that. I don't know why I was predicting the Electra. I had initiative, but YOLO. Okay. No Killmonger, probably. That's a sick Angela. Yeah, very tough luck. Hmm. Oh, this one's tricky. Yo, Z's on fire. Granted, you're the only one who entered that, but... No, I should have expected that. Oh, he's quite... I mean, how? Oh, Galacta. That Galacta value... Yeah, I think the plan, Z, again, is to have a last as well. And then I'm like... But then I was thinking about it. I was like... Like, even if people were trying to compete for it, it would just be whoever got it in when I ended stream. So I'm going to come up with a dedicated ending scene song. And it'll always play. And then it's, you know, stream ends when the song ends. And if somebody can get first and last, they get a 4 times multiplier. All right, I think we're out of here. Okay, for the sake of, we're gonna do a quick conquest run to refresh the matchmaking and use Coach Kata. Ooh, I like that idea, but that's hard to determine. I might not even do the last thing, but it would be cool. I also added more stuff in that store, which I meant to add a pin. Okay, I gotta remember, this is a gold conquest run. And mash that. Abstract. Legs open better, smash that. Go up. Can't wear that. Why? And I'm gonna wax. December the same. Avengers! Assemble. And you know, again, Nim and Matchy have both reached 8 million or more Creed Seed at once. So that's another reason. I'm gonna add some, like the play this one. I think it's like $250,000 or something. But I'm also gonna be committing like a week or two to that game. Yeah, you have $250,000 and you're 12th for perspective. Now, some of the accounts in the top are like bot accounts and stuff. Perfect. So blue. Where dreams come true. Everything is easy, baby. Leave it up to Wheezy, baby. Land left. Nah, get your weight up, Pokemon community game. Get your weight up. They call me... You only want 80. Too lazy. Okay, if I do that, we win the middle almost certainly. Strawberry Grapia. Call them by name. We gotta worry about this. I'm trying to give me mine. Okay, 5. This would make it 4. 5. So this would tie on the left, even if the bot landed in the middle. I think we do it. We stay in. There's throwing whatever, 35 minutes. Don't be an enchantress, please. Oh, I didn't think about that. I think we're okay though. Maybe not. I don't know the math. No, we're good. Because even if she wins Luke's bar for him, I then win Stark Tower. Precisely.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Precisely. To a degree, yeah, but some bots I would have added at different times than others. Like, I've maybe had stream elements in that Pokemon game for 4-ish years or counting. I think I only added Nightbot late 2023. Frosty Tools would have been in the last 6 months, but yeah, for the most part, that's a good point. Well, when I say bot accounts, if you look at actually go to the leaderboard, there's some that are just like, the name is like 47DXY9. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, love him. Maybe my favorite chatter. You can also redeem those from in chat, but some of them I need to take away until I add the visual element back to them. Hold on. What was the latest one I added that can be redeemed like that? Mommy milkers? Maybe is it just milkers? That's not it. Mommy? Not it? Alright, I give up. It was tempting to play Psylocke to do Doom, but I think this is better now. I also didn't mean to go into another conquest. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get back on ladder. Oh, I forgot. So technically there's two like that. Funny enough. Oh, can I leave him? Should I leave him and fill it up? Nah, I think I do this and this. There's the titty milk, which is in relation to me playing Marvel Snap, and then weirdly enough. And then more recently the mommy milkers when I was trying to think of the thing from Mad Max. Oh, he's just pulling me and tugging me, huh? That's cool. We don't love that. Not a huge fan of that sequence, but it's okay. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Who doesn't? Oh, that helps me. Me gusta mucho. Very nice of him. Huh. Okay. Yo, what up, Blue Jay? Okay, to protect the blue marvel, let's move him. This, that. Wow. And I still have energy. This is wicked. Okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe I can do a little of this, that, that, that. I don't get a Doombot, but that's okay. No. Also, I didn't mean to get into another conquest. Heck yeah. Notice how the sequencing mattered there with the Captain Carter getting in front of the Blue Marvel. Oh, okay. But I am going to snap off the rip here. We got 30 minutes. Come on. Is it worth having two Sams? I don't think it is. Is that the like earlier evolution of Sandy Gas?
Avengers! Assemble. Assemble.
Or is Sandile the one that's like a crocodile and it's like in the crocodile chain? The second one I mentioned? Blue Marvel question mark? Crocodile. Yeah, but it's spelled with a K, isn't it? It's like Krokodile. The Pokemon that is. Oh, that's a little stuffy. We just got stuffed up. Not ideal that. Blue Marvel would be huge. I think we just do this for now. We sit here and we play Spectrum next turn. Ooh. No. Is it Blue Marvel or Spectrum? He's worth 7, 4. Hold on. He's worth 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. He's worth 3, 6, 9, 13, 16, 19, 23, 27. Unless he, dude, him Odining with the cannonball here. If so, you just tip your hat. Just tip your hat. Sandy Gas evolves into Palossand. That's right.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
We are the future.
Uh-oh.
We are the future.
Wow. 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 What a match. Tied in 2 lanes and I won by 4 in that one. What a match. I'm glad I did the math. I might have been compelled to just do Blue Marvel because when you hold him down, more things light up. Alright, we need to fly through ladder here. White neon border, yes please. Do I try this in ladder? Yo, Z, are you, if you're doing a Creed J playlist, just a reminder to do tomorrow. This is the theme, like, celestial objects in the song's title. Ooh. Okay, that's good for us. He's probably a Mr. Negative deck, and he's behind. Okay, word. Sounds good. I just wanted to remind you. Does it hit Dr. Doom again? I mean, just in case. We have an extra turn. Uh-oh. Dr. Doom. Do we even want that many? No. That's solid, I guess. Hmm.
All hail Hydra!
That's not what he wanted. Okay, we have one more turn. He's got 8 energy. I think I played Shang and Dr. Or do I wait with Shang? I think I go and do it now.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Power must be controlled.
Hmm. It's kind of risky challenging the Iron Man, but I'm going up 4 to 15. He would need to play at least 8 power. Maybe I... Okay, this makes 14. He needs at least 7. He needs 8 to beat me. This is 12. He needs 7 to beat me. Okay, let's do that.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Yeah, this one's all-timer.
Okay.
18 minutes. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna hit infinite. I might as well farm conquest, I feel like. The fact that I got to 97, I let myself slip. It is a sick card back, but I don't need it. I did need that. Huge. Now I get the personal reward max.
Epic.
Okay, I'm gonna do a conquest. Yeah, there's so many games to play. There's all this with Snap. Helldivers 2 had a new operation whatever drop. What's the other one? No Man's Sky, big update. Not to mention all the single player games. No, that's harsh. I had Psylocke into 2099. Could have been cool. If I do this and then next turn Cap Ant-Man. True. I'd still kind of count that as a single player game. You know, obviously it's not. It's a multiplayer game. But in the narrative aspect of it, like you play, it's not a perpetual game. And honestly, that's what I kind of want to get to with like my stream structure is like essentially at minimum I do at least a little bit on a perpetual game. So Apex Legends, Marvel Rivals, Marvel Snap, Clash Royale, those kinds. And then at least a little bit on a non-perpetual game, the Last of Us, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man games. I need to get this out. But I don't need it yet. I probably should. Just in case I hit Dr. Doom with Iron Lad. Okay, so much for the Dr. Doom, but you still get it. You get it. Blue Marvel or Spectrum? Actually, Shang-Chi could be cool too, because he might play a card that's going to throne room to double. That's cool. I'm like, hey, I got a 50% chance to hit a good card. And I was like, actually, it's a 75% chance. I'll do all the maths and then get dodged. Dude. I'm staying in because I got several gold tickets and we're trying to just farm points. We've lost, but that's okay. Imagine it hit Shang-Chi. Or almost any other thing. Gotti scoop. Yeah. But also, I hit on the 25%er, so... Womp, womp, womp. Did you ever get into Snap? From all of the, like, the osmosis that watching my stream would have given you of this? 13 minutes left. Let's try to do as much infinite as we can here. I think I'm going to try that deck in it. It's the homecoming at Howard. Gotcha. Have you at any point in your life were you ever into any TCG? Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Hearthstone? Oh, is he gonna give me all the juice? You're very kind. Wow, thank you. Why is there still not just a thanks? A good old thanks. Yo, what up, Sativa? That should be a command. Went all around in Japan. Mo Salah. Oh, did you see Kelleher sign with Brentford today? Him leaving was all but inevitable with us getting, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Marshahavali. Damn it. How do you pronounce that? Okay. Dashvili? Sorry. No, bad. No, we're okay, actually. Good. I can't hear it. That's unfortunate. Marmadashvili. Marmadashvili. Okay. Let's lock it in. What you up to, Sativa? Dude, I'm sorry, opponent. Bills Billy. If only I had a Shang-Chi, that would be cool. He might have this might be an affliction deck. He might have Ajax. I might need to save that. Can we just do this for now? That's gonna hurt my monster. Ooh, damn. Maybe I do just go and do this. Because when the monster moves over here because of Bifrost, US Agent's gonna not be good. Dude, my hand stinks right now. Earlier I was liking it. Not anymore. I think okay, the thought of maybe doing this in case he tries to Shang-Chi my monster this turn is tempting. He might play here. I think I do this. It's only, yeah. He might try to kick my own Fenris, okay. I might need to take Penny out for Shang-Chi. He's got 6 cards in his hand. I'm going to play this Black Bolt. It'll give me something to potentially bring back with Fenris. Stature become a 1 cost. If nothing else, I'm going to play Proxima, Stature, Electra. Charlie's Angels. Rude! Speaking of Shang-Chi. That was a 3-powered Kitty Pride. Alright, this is adding 9, 12, and then I'm taking 2 off. I go up to 15 and he goes down to 12. Risky. 9, that's 15. Dang, what kind of deck is he? Do I go this, actually? Wait. Maybe that's it. Yes. I think. I can't do math anymore. I think we're okay. I don't know. Yes. The worst lever, as in, let me ask you this. Are we just like, it's bad, like we're just talking about how bad it is eaten as a leftover? Or what's the food that has the biggest drop off? Like, that's so good when you first have it and then is really bad. because I bring that up because there's some leftover food that I feel like it's not great. It's good enough, but honestly, when it's hot and like fresh, it's still it's not, you know, it is what it is, right? And so it does. There's not a big volatility, so to speak. Ooh, I can kill this Hydra. I think I do this for now. Ooh, you gotta do a channel point redeem for that dog. It's too much brain power right now. And ask me that again. Don't do it right now. Don't do it. It's 6 minutes before the new season ends. But if I had to give you a quick one, like French fries usually don't heat up well. Okay, well this is guaranteed to hit Proxima. Do I actually do this now and then Killmonger next turn? Oh. Perfect. Unlimited power. Ooh, I can just jug him off of there maybe, but probably not. Probably won't work. Okay, we're gonna do that, and he probably retreats. Honestly, we're actually gonna do this because next turn we want to put the spider on it. We want to put that thing down. But yeah, French fries is a quick answer, especially in terms of like the contrast, right? Like fries are good. Fries are incredible when they're very new. He won that? Damn, I should wait. Why did I switch Killmonger to the middle? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I don't remember when. I know I debated putting Killmonger on the right. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I know why I did. Yeah, okay, still dumb. I wish I didn't have initiative. I love black. Yeah, obviously fries are peak. They're so good when they're fresh, right? But they're still good when they're an hour or so, two even, But they're almost not even worth keeping. Yes, the air fryer in recent years, I found some ways to sort of get a lot of French fries freshened up, but they're just not the same. They fall off massively. Their hourly decay rate is top tier, one of the top highest. Well, he knows I'm going to move this to the right, or am I? I am, chat. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it. Hit him with the bamboozle woozle. If only, I mean, that's a good play by him. I could have had Fist Tower to also do this, but go middle. Okay, don't be too big. Nervous. 10-point lead on the right. Stretching feels so good. Okay, at this point, I need to just spin my tickets because there's 2 minutes left. At least we got a win here. Extra little monies, which is great because now I can get one of the season-specific rewards, right? Ooh, I need 100 more. Okay, that's fine. We're actually going to concede this. Forfeit. Yep. Okay. Then we go in here. Boom. Hurry, hurry. Gimme, gimme. Boom. 1,400. Season specific. Do I lost both hands once? I really. Oh. Guard down. It's vulnerable. Life ain't been that precious to you, but there's magic in that. Alright. Get me in here. What's worth even saving up for this? The 150 credits. I need 20. I think I have a silver ticket. Yes. No. No. Oh well. Okay, new season. Marvel Snap time. One of my ring lights is all but dead. Pretty little fears. Okay. Season end. They converted that. Neat. To 27 boosters. Especially when... Oh, that's sick. I have a couple dope arrow bundles already. Or variants, but... Alright, let's check out the new season. Masters of Arcane. We got Merlin. We got variant to Baron Mordo and Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange. Check it out. Merlin. At the start of each turn, add an incantation to your hand. One cost. These are incantations, I guess, are just like spells. Replace this location with a new one and give Merlin +2 power. Shuffle your lowest power card here into your deck to get two. Transform your lowest power card here into one that costs one more. Wow. Okay. Let's do a little free to play in. You know, one thing that the patch notes said is so they're transitioning into a new web shop. Because they were one of those companies affected by the, like, essentially the same stuff that got TikTok and, you know, that whole situation in terms of the American defense, cyber defense, yada yada. Anyway, so they're switching over to a new web shop, and they said basically your purchases today and tomorrow, while the web shop's transitioning and the milestone trackers off, aren't going to count, and they're not going to retroactively make them count. It's like, well, that's pretty harsh, but oh well. All right, pay to win. This is one of the few games I buy battle passes for these days. I think I only buy them for 3. Yeah, agreed. I agreed about your the fries. Sorry, I just saw that. A lot going on. All right, payment successful. Cool. Boom. Neat. Neat. Absolutely agreed. Yo, what up, Nick? I appreciate the resub. 3 months already, dude. Time freaking flies. We're through our first trimester. So many boosters. Alliance rewards. We got that from the web shop just now. Patch notes. There's really not much going on. I basically just said it. Working from home again. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. What you having for lunch?
Welcome.
New collector's vault?
Fascinating.
Ooh, Groot so cute. Yo, that Spectrum's rowdy.
Fascinating. Sensational. Fascinating.
Celine. That's a rowdy card. Ooh, that's kind of tempting. I've just spent so much gold lately. Oh, that's tempting too. Is this a new Pandart album? Has to be. Yep, Pandora's Box 2. 6,000 tokens. Oh, that's an easy. That's guaranteed. Give me Merlin, baby. We're about to whip up a deck with him. I need to change my stream title. Have you ever played Marvel Snap, Nick? Getting 200 credits back. We'll take that all day. All right, we also have some new cards. We have 4,000 of these tokens. 4,200 actually. Okay. And then more, we can get her. Return all your discards. She doesn't really synergize with Merlin inherently, so I'm going to wait. What's also cool about the situation is notice how these two cards were up here yesterday. Now they're dropped here. And the cards that were here, Kahori and Goliath, are now here in the cheaper category. Likewise, these got added. Next turn, you get 1 energy. Okay. A 2/2 you activate. After you play a skill, +1 power. Ooh. We want that. We want that. All right, we're definitely going to open one of these. All 3 of these I would be happy with. Ground turkey and some sweet 97.3. I like how you're ground turkey and some sweet potato fries. That's super fire. Sounds like a lean meal. Trying to get that summer bod right or something, dude. All right. This time, last week, I played for 2 hours and I forgot to put bounties on. Not this time.
Epic. Legendary.
Okay, there's so many things. We want to make a Merlin deck. I need to change my stream title. Love to hear that, dude. Love to hear that. Okay. New deck. Merlin. I didn't even see what cost he was. 2. That's nice. And at the start of each turn. Now, do you have to have him on the board? Presumably not. All right. We want to spin for this thing here. Is there enough people to do a Gamba? No, I didn't. Z. The new season just started. If y'all want to, there's a Gamba in chat. Which card do I pull? We got a 1 in 3 chance. Gamba's live. No, I'm just gonna cancel it. All right, come on, give me. I really want Nicholas Scratch, Nicholas Sparks. That's okay. But it's another card that helps with ramp, and yet we still need a card that helps stymie ramp, like Mobius does for discount. Like Mobius stymies discount. We need something that stymies ramp. Okay, Merlin's things. Replace this location with a new one and give Merlin +2 power. Shuffle your lowest power card here. I think that's going to be great with things like a Zabu because it's shuffled, so I might be able to get to play it again. Right? Maybe even Chavez, question mark. It goes in my deck. I can play it twice. What's some 1-drops that we wouldn't mind the value of multiple times? Yondu's potential. Nico. Start with that. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I think we have an idea. If I can actually please. Transform your to one that costs 1 more. Okay. So basically, a mini Cersei. It does one card. Something that ramps you and then shuffles. Okay. So we'll start with those three, but I kind of want to try this in like a Korg situation too. Ooh, Silver Sable. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. We obviously need the classic. I feel like we need Cosmo. Because if people buy Morgan Le Fay, there's going to be hella decks out there. Cosmo. Shang-Chi. Now, can I use Merlin with Agamotto in any capacity? Yeah, I promise I'll get to it. It's just, you know, I think in fairness, I explicitly said earlier, I was like, there's like 7 minutes left in this season. What I should have said was like, let me get through the end of one season and, you know, properly assess this new one. All right, we're gonna try Agamotto. We might even try a Grandmaster to be cheeky. Red Guardians, usually solid. I mean, I feel like with two cards that make spells, I have tons of room for more tech cards. Maybe a Red Hulk for girth. And an what's that? Isan? He would pull this stuff, right? Presumably. All right, let's try this. Yo, okay, so the game recently randomly gave me one of these, right? And it was incredible. I had no idea we had ever earned it. I don't remember when it got added to the game. This the Tyranna Sorcerer Supreme. The Tyranna Sorcerer, dude, so good. I mean, just elite level pun. Unfortunately, it's not working though. It's broken. Welcome home. Oh. Okay, anyways, let's try this Merlin. Back to 73. Oh, my mic is muted. I was saying we might not want to we might not keep all 4 of these 1-drops because they're all just trying to kind of like potentially farm off 1 incantation. Okay, so he doesn't get it unless you play him on 2. Or I mean, you have to play him first to start getting the reward. And you don't get him. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 4 of them typically. Now, I wonder if you're always going to get, like, 1 of each. Or can you get the same one back-to-back turns? I thought about putting a Killmonger in. I really did. Replace this location with a new one and give Merlin... Okay. Honestly, Bishop, since these are all 1-drops now that I'm realizing, Bishop could be an option. Angela, put it in like a Hope Angela Bishop package. And recently I got an incredible, I put the Penny Arcade border on Bishop. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Transform your lowest power card here into one that costs 1 more. Lowest power would be Chavez. And then these fade away. Yeah, this this definitely needs Bishop in it. Honestly, I only have 1 4-drop, so we take Zabu out for Bishop and we start with that. We kind of want to get Killmonger in somehow, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Shuffle your lowest power card here into your deck. Oh, it turned into a Bruce. That's dope. Now, I can do this, shuffle my Sable. Got a few good options, right? And then maybe I draw her and she's solid power. We also have this. We can kick that later. A lot of permutations here. We can always make Merlin grow as well. Alright, let's start with this. We're gonna shuffle. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Nope. We're gonna do that. Actually, and then that. Hold on. What just happened? Okay, maybe I misread that one incantation. I thought it like worked like a lockjaw. Ah. So it truly just sends your card into your deck. It doesn't shuffle it for a new card. Like it doesn't swap places like Blink or Lockjaw would do. That's good to know. And my Silver Sable's like variant over here changed. Trippy. This is it, right? He plays Soulstone though. 1, 2, 3, 4. He only has 4 cards, 7 in his deck. Does he draw Soulstone? Okay, if he does, he plays it here, and then I kick it, and then maybe I grow with Red Hulk.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Soulstone. It's kicked. Win the 50-50. 50-50 me. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't know if we win though.
Must be controlled.
We need that to grow. I think he used all his energy though. Oh, huge. Huge. Oh my gosh. That could not have gone better. Wow. And he did use all his energy. My Lanta. Okay. For those that don't know, I played a spell that just randomly it transform your lowest power card here into one that costs more. Of all of the 4 costs in the game, it gets Enchantress. It's probably the only one that wins me that game. Incredible. Merlin is one of the new cards. So there's 4 new cards. Just to recap, the one that would be like a spotlight card this week is Morgan Le Fay. Return all your discarded and destroyed cards to your hand with +3 power. So kind of like a Hela, but also does destroy. Spooky. 4 cost and 7 spooky. adding power, I'm worried about this card. The good thing though is it doesn't bring them back to the battlefield. It brings them to your hand. You still have only 2, maybe 3 turns to play them, right? So you have to destroy things and then also play them or discard them. So, okay, that's one of the new cards. And then they added Nicholas Scratch, who I wanted to pull for. I opened one of these and didn't get him. After you play a skill, so Agamotto, Merlin now, he gets 1 power. And then the other card is her, Jennifer Kell, 2/2, and she's like a Psylocke, but you get it when you want it. You can activate it, which I want to play around with that too. But yo, look at some of the variants I've gotten recently. Boom, boom. I paid 700 gold for that. Paid 700 gold for that. New card. This one was I didn't pay for. Yeah. Okay, so those are the new cards. So we made this Merlin deck. We don't really need Zabu though. We were gonna put in, who did I say? Oh man. Oh, Bishop. Yo, Hoodie, are you there? Peep your boy's Bishop, dog. I added the Penny Arcade border on it. And then threw on a recent, so, well, even before that, I had this with refraction. And it, I mean, that already looked so good. Might even look better than what I switched to, but since I got a new split, I wanted to rock it. I mean, the Penny Arcade, I only got 2 of them. We got 2 of them. It was a Twitch drop thing. And I went through several cards, like maybe 50 of them, and he was by far the sickest that it paired with. So I hope I don't go to rue that, but since I don't play him that much. Crazy backlog. I was finally down to 7. I had gotten to the lowest amount in a while of cards that I was without, and it was 7 before today, and they obviously added 4. And I've gotten 2 of them, so I should be at 9. I don't even know if Isan's going to work in this deck either. I presume he will. What you up to? Yeah, you... wait, did you see the message on Discord about it, by the way? And you might want to go peep it just in case you need to... wow, this is not ideal. In case you need to go tweak your playlist one final time, I extended the deadline to turn it in until tomorrow because of that change. Well, it's not really a change, it's more like a clarification involving some of the questions you had asked me at one point. Do we just get a really juiced up Nico? I don't know really what he's doing. I think he's going to try to like Falcon this at some point. I don't have initiative, but I mean, I like a lot of what I have going. No, again, no rule, just to clarify, no rule change, technically. Just clarification on what some of y'all had asked. And honestly, whatever gets more people involved, because it's funner when there's more entries, in my opinion. The big difference between Merlin and, say, Agamotto is Merlin has to be played for you to start getting the spells, whereas Agamotto at the start of the game will start doing it. Okay, we do this. Yo, but there was a lot of people who ask about like afterlife. Does that count as like celestial things? So much so that I think that's gonna be a playlist theme in the pretty near future. Is whatever the afterlife. Doesn't matter the religion, the belief, the culture. I mean, I'm worried about playing him and then him getting punched. I guess I can play him, but then the only card he play. By the way, Isan, I haven't played much with, maybe like 15 total minutes. I love how he has the effect on the cards that he could potentially pull. Dang, dude. I mean, I can get temporal manipulation for free anyways. All right, we're just gonna do this. Hopefully he leaves his werewolf vulnerable for my Shang-Chi. He's not going to, though. I definitely think those were all feature heavily. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. You think he leaves the werewolf in the middle at the end of this all? He can't get the grapple air. Actually, he can't. He's basically lost himself the middle there. If he moves his werewolf at all, he's lost himself the middle. Yo, look at this bishop. I mean, okay. He Shang-Chi's me here. He goes up to 10. I'm on 6. Oh, we lose a lot of different ways. Really? No way, I just sold. Wait, nope. Dude, when the fear of Shang permeates through your very being. Okay, Isan, I don't think helps. I kind of want to just force him in because I haven't used them since I got him, but not needed. Not needed. So, I got Bishop. Is it Angela? Hope? Might be Thena. Did he? Is there any front runner? And did Shams be was he the one who reported it? Did Shams break the news? Should we try her? We're just gonna try her. We're gonna try her. Wait, honestly, it kind of makes me want Sunspot in the deck, though, because between her... We might go... Let's go... I kind of want to go full energy build, dog. Like, I'm talking... Agamotto, this Merlin cat, Hope, Sunspot, She-Hulk. Do you what's the hoodie pooper inside scooper? That needs to be a segment. This card is so strong. It should be -4. -5 seems obscene. Wait, that's dumb. I'm like, oh, I can push it over and then it gets destroyed. Doesn't really hurt it that much, and to boot, the -5 power doesn't do anything. I think it's got to be this. The Sunday Pooper Scooper. Yeah, it's true. I definitely don't want to have any dedicated... I don't know if we're talking about you doing your own thing or on my stream, but if it's on my stream, I don't want any dedicated stream thing on Sundays, really, I don't think. I say that, but I would rather honestly preserve Saturdays between college football and weddings and whatnot. Yo, Sandbar, not cool right now. Very not cool. Yeah, I would say, though, the one thing that's instantly where it's like, I don't know how much Merlin is going to really make a lasting impact as of right now, is the fact that you have to hope to draw them and play them, which also makes me think I kind of, for the time being, I want to play a deck without him and Agamotto, because obviously then that makes it harder to draw them. Oh, this isn't great. Do I just go in with this? Hope in a dream? He just plays Hella. It's over. Wow, yeah, true. The life of a high schooler during the summer. Like, yo, Marcus, what time is it? Or what day is it? Well, do you know what season it is? I mean, the sun kind of sets towards the tennis courts. I know that much. All right, that's good enough. You know how to get home? Yep. Part of me wanted to, because I'm frugal, I kind of wanted to wait to buy the battle pass until after the web shop made the transition. That way my $10 went to the actual working milestone tracker, but whatever. Okay, we're going to take Agamotto out because we want to increase our likelihood of getting Merlin early. Lurbin. And I think we want to change the Nico. I forgot I got this card. Oh, that's sick. Hold on. First off, let's compare the frame break. Oh. Pre-frame break. Post-frame break. A lot of action there. Let alone the animation. Honestly, Nico's a universal enough card that she probably deserves a border at this point, right? Like, she's been solid since she came out. You can use her in all sorts of decks. I'm up to 3 purple neons. Do I go blue? Oh, obviously that would go ham. Okay, let's take away... Let's strip it all away. Let's go basic here for a second. No effects, no flares. The newspaper. What up, Lux? What a first message. Talk about spirit uplifting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Never mind. I take it all back. I take it all back. Delete. Okay. I take it so far back. Oh my gosh. Isn't this like World Panda Appreciation Day or something? A panda? That's probably not even a real name. Amanda. Yo, anytime I get a chance to think of Tropic Thunder, I do it. Okay, I think I want to keep the background. What you up to, Lux? Speaking of somebody enjoying their summer break. Ooh. Dude, refraction's so clean. Okay, I think we do this. And then that. Or blue neon. We got 4 blue neons. Purple neons. Blue neon. Ooh, ooh. That looks gorgeous. We're going to settle on that. The good thing is that looks clean too. And all of your spells get the magic. I've got the magic in me. My mana turns into gold. Dude, for real? Also, I knew you were like 71 years old this whole time. Yo, Lux, I know you don't play Snap, but look how sick this card is. I got a custom border, all the effects and stuff. Pretty sick. React Redeem. First I owe Z, if he's still out there, is he asked for a top 5 something. Top 5 most messed up dish in fast food. I don't even know how to quantify that. Really? That's dope. That's really dope. But also not, it would have been cooler if it was like a Bruce Springsteen or some actual American artist. No, I'm just kidding. I love the Beatles. Transferring your low, okay. I mean, we can turn our rock into something else. That'd be cool. And then we can replace this later. Add a copy of it. I wonder if that works. By the way, you know, you play with a certain card with a certain split for X amount of time. You kind of get used to it, and then you switch it up. And when you switch it up and it's fresh, and then when it's this clean, oh my god. I wonder if it works for spells. I guess we're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. It does work with spells. That's dope. Where'd your pops move from, Flux, if you don't mind me asking? I'm also curious, why was my Red Hulk Oh, he played a wave. Okay. Like, why is my Red Hulk 4? Okay, he's gonna almost certainly fill that up. Then we're just gonna have to accept that. Actually, no, we can do it too. Hey, yo. Transform your lowest card and one that costs one more, and then shuffle your lowest card here. Okay. What order do we want to do this? I think we want to do it this way. That's a 6-minute long video. Okay, that's absolutely not what we want. That's not what we wanted. So that's okay. We still have She-Hulk to play. Yo, that is cool. Okay, so first off, if you haven't seen, that's Toxie animation. They're already really sick. Super underrated. Very fire. She, when she's left on the board, has like a lingering one. Also dope. The fact that my Red Guardian has it now is kind of cool. We have a lot of energy here. Okay. Is it just this? Oh, this one's spooky. Born in India and moved to London at like 12. I married my mom and moved to America at like 20-ish. Dog, talk about a go-getter. Literally and figuratively. What's your mom's ethnicity? Wow. Dog. Little recap what just happened to your boy. I played a card that randomly changes the location. There's like 180 in the game, right? That it could have went to. And it switches to Aunt May's. Okay, boom. That's that. I have initiative, so I change the location to Aunt May's. My opponent then goes, he plays as Doctor Doom, and literally the 3-power difference from Aunt May's is what wins the game there. Or loses, depends on the perspective. Incredible. Incredible. I mean, I did win a game earlier where I used one of these incantations and it made a Red Guardian an Enchantress. So I've definitely been on the nice side of it as well. The juicy. And somehow I've never been to Europe. Yeah, we need to get on it. Milan match. A derby at the San Siro. How about it? But her parents are both Indian. Born and raised in Europe. Oh, so like your great grandparents maybe were one of the earlier like expats, I think is what you call that, when as you know India became a British colony, and then that there would have been a huge wave of that early Indian immigration to England. And then they would have probably established roots, and then like the next generation, some would have moved back to India, kind of thing. What it sounds like. Okay, the one problem with Jennifer and Merlin in this is like, I guess it's always Merlin first. Yo, imagine, I don't know when Milan Fashion Week is. Like, is it during the footballing calendar, aka basically September to May? But imagine like doing something as rowdy as like going, Inter and Milan match, Milan Fashion Week, Maybe hit up Lake Como. I still can't believe I played Omniversal Presence and it turned into Aunt May's, and that was the difference in the game. Like, that was the difference. The Dolomites. If I remember correctly, the Dolomites are the ones that are, basically the Dolomites, translated properly, essentially mean like Iron Mountains or something like that, or maybe Black Mountains. But I think it's Black Mountains. Which is also where the country Montenegro is rooted in, and that's because that mountain range has so much iron in it that like the mountains actually look, they're like they have a tint of black. Okay, this is turn 5. Transferring the lowest power card here, which would be Silver Sable. We definitely wanted to hit Collector. Shuffle your lowest power card here into my deck. Now I wonder if could I play her here, and then next turn play her at the beginning of 6, because like it would have already distributed the power. All right, I might lose this game, but I'm gonna do this for science. All right, this is good value though, right? This is kind of why we put the Chavez stuff in the deck when I read once in future. Now again, I kind of thought it was actually swapping cards, not just shuffling it into your deck. But we're going to get the Chavez value with our draw. And then we're going to send her for the 2 extra energy. We're also going to, for science, see if we can get this added on turn 6. I need a sugar mommy. Everything looks like AI now too, though, you know? Okay. No, I didn't even read that. It says next turn. So you basically have to play her before turn 4. Or by the end of turn 4, she needs to be on your board. I don't even want to play this card on the final turn anymore. You know, what's funny about the Aunt May's thing, not to harp on it too much, there is a very, very good reason why you have never seen your boy play Scarlet Witch, really. And then also, even when I play a Thanos deck, and even when I've played 5 of the 6 Infinity Stones, and I just need to play the reality, I might not do it because I'm nervous of what the reality becomes. So likewise, this card spooks me. Okay, I think we do that. Or do we actually try to sneak in? Sneaky time. Sneaky, sneaky. If this turns into... I'm not even ready for it. That might have just won him the game as well. Depending on what the middle is, that might have just won him the game as well. No, it didn't. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Like, imagine I lost this one by 1 point. Ooh. Or I guess we tied. I don't even know the math. We're okay. Yeah, okay. As much as I like her, I do want to make an energy build. But knowing the fact that you have to get her on the board by poor, doesn't make her great. For the longest time, I rocked this Jubilee variant, but with like ink and whatnot, like basically kind of this split. Well, hold on. First, this is what I rocked for a long time. Inked with gold glimmer for a bit. And then when I got that, I just rocked it like this. Well, hold on. No, like that. I rocked it like this for the longest. Then this variant, I was like, pretty sick. Might keep it like that. But then there's also the cosmic flare on it. Yeah. It might be Luna. Luna. We got 1 and 2 drop cards to play. It could be Werewolf. How many of these are on reveal? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them? 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 incantations. So you can get them multiple times, obviously. Is it Werewolf? Negasonic? Oh, a couple good options here. All right, let's hone it in. Okay, it's either Werewolf, Negasonic, Hope, it might be a cheeky copycat angle. Yo, with her eyes, the red actually goes sick. The only thing about Fastos in this deck, in this concept, is if Fastos gives the cards +2 power and it's one of the spells, it's kind of a waste. But let's try this. The copycat can be maybe big momentum swings, unexpected ones as well, and the intel. I wonder if I should kick him. Kick his Merlin. Sorry, I'm snacking. I'll be back in 40 seconds. Yo, this, for some reason, the way that this song just sounded in the moment. Has anyone heard? They've kind of been going viral recently. It's two white dudes, and they kind of sing. They sing hip hop songs, but in this kind of 1930s kind of way. There's one where, like, you know, the Plug Talk by Migos. It's like, gotta let my plug talk. When they call my phone, I don't want to talk. You know, like, dude, it's so dope. And they hit the cleanest skirt you'll ever hear. And I know a thing about a clean skirt. All right, what if we do this, that? I don't like him counter snapping me. It is so good. Gotta let my plug talk. Like, all the comments are like how they're like, I need a whole album of that, please. Do like Lil Wayne used to do with the Drought and No Ceilings mixtapes, where he'd take popular songs and just freestyle over their beats basically, and then release it as a mixtape. Gotta let my plug talk. Damn, I'm kind of spooked. I don't know what he's gonna play. I lose. He hasn't played either arrow yet. He has Victoria Hand. Not ideal. Okay, apparently there is a podcast called Plug Talk that I just that is not something I wanted to ever know. It's not bad in that sense. It's just like, you know, like Instagram influencer kind of drama podcast. So then I clarified Plug Talk White Guys, and I only went further down the rabbit hole of whatever this podcast is. Yo, Hoodie, when you get a chance, if you're still there, if you can get a link to the video we're talking about for your boy, that'd be huge. I also got to win some ball games. This deck's not working. Okay, Grandmaster's overly cheeky. Unnecessarily. The problem with the Merlin one is unless you play them on different lanes, they kind of like conflict with each other, right? Like this one, or besides that one, but this one you shuffle your lowest power card, so he's now no longer on your board. Or you can turn him into one higher and it's random. And it's like, do I need it? No, you've been hurt. I think it was better when it had Agamotto. It just means I won't get Merlin as often. But I think that's fine. We take her back out then. Maybe we put a Blinkerino. Ooh, this might be the cheeky cheeks. Oh, this might be so cheeky. Maybe even Chaquita. And then I think I throw Infinite in too for ultimate greed with the blink. I'm gonna let my plug talk. Yo, what up, Sauce? Thank you. Are you in the car right now? I'm gonna let my plug talk. Ooh, okay, Nico coming in so clutch here, I think. Also, this Nico variant, or my split, I'm obsessed with it. Ooh, a Sad Slash. No, we didn't want to... Dude, I didn't realize... Man. I don't think this counts. I don't think this is going to count. Yeah. Yo, what up, Nim? That's the premium gas we needed. First webcam stream in a couple days. Okay, this is not cool. Valhalla here, rude. Borderline criminal money bot. What you up to, Nim Nim? Nim Daddy has arrived. Okay, this Nico is not cool. Oh, okay, we're gonna need him shift and swadoodle this. Just a little swift and swadoodle. We want to play. This is kind of weird though. I think we take Infinite out. Who won? I'm thugging. Asking you 21 questions. Are you my soulmate? Because if so, girl, you a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you, trying to figure how you got in them jeans. Like things that make me smile. Just treat me how. It's after turn 4. Okay, we gotta play this turn. About it, I said it wasn't me. Would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? The only humans, girl, we make mistakes. To do what it is, but there it is. Fat kid loves cake. Okay, whew. That could have been spicy. Wait. My own silver sable. We got cards all. Ooh, a 3-cost Blinkerino. We don't love this though. Chunlin just got home from work and finally ready to relax. Hell yeah. Nimbo Slice. I love that sauce. I love that. That's phenomenal. Okay. Unless he plays a Nihilist, which he almost certainly will, this can help me potentially win back middle. I kind of want to save that as a little surprise Areno. Shuffle your lowest power card here. Ooh, this... Okay, this is kind of cool about this spell. I'll get back to that Nim. I'm liking him. The one problem is you have to... In order to get his spells, unlike Agamotto, in order to get his spells, you have to have them on the board. So you got to hope to draw them. You got to play them. Two of them kind of conflict with each other a bit unless you play them in different lanes. But here, it can help with me declogging this. I know this is not going to hit him, but I'm just doing it. We get that out. We free it up. Boom. 2 extra energy. Next turn, we Winds of Watum to win middle, hopefully, unless he annihilates this. Okay. He thought he was going to fill me up. Not today, sir. Not today. Okay, we sneaky win middle with this. And then we don't got much juice for the right. That's unfortunate. Not a lot of juice. I'm almost tempted to play him. Less power. 3 less power, right? But it's going to give 2 extra power to Merlin, just in case. Dude, but he thinks he just won it, right? He just thinks he's won it. Yeah. I think we do this. Just to give us extra insurance in the middle. No. Because if he plays something in the middle, he's definitely going to be over. I don't know. This is enough. He's not going to put anything in the middle. So, but the spells are kind of cool. He's got solid enough animations. I also got Jennifer Kell. I opened one of the Series 4, like 2500 packs. Because I honestly wanted Nicholas Spark. Damn it, I did it again. Whatever the Nicholas one is. No, I didn't take into account that. Yes!
Power
one thing I didn't take into account is it potentially pushing Hawkeye. Yo, Nim, you gotta join us on Night Rain. That was a lot. Oh yeah. I don't even know what bounty I turned in.
epic.
Yeah, so that was, I mean, Merlin spell working out there, right? Me shuffling that one rock out of there so I wasn't filled on the right, whereas his Viper might have. I mean, admittedly, too, that's one thing that I was worried about, Nim. Now, I'm sure they'll do updates and stuff, but And correct me if I'm wrong, Sauce. So currently, you can do a solo run, right? But they're probably really, 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 really hard. Or I wonder how much they scale for solos versus trios. And if it scales, if let's say one of your teammates disconnects. What do you think he does? Human Torch, Gwenpool, which means I can't hit the Human Torch regardless. Okay, it does scale. That's pretty dope. I only knew it had the solo element because I was watching Moon play, and I was watching Moon play a bit, and basically his chat, because he had beaten all the Night Lords or whatever, and his chat was saying now try to go back through them and beat them all solo, and he's like, I'm not about to do that yet. Ooh, we can get one additional vibranium. This is kind of awkward. I guess we'll just do that. No, let's do this and protect it from a Red Guardian. Yeah, and our first run, man. Again, I wound up getting the spell or the staff where you have two spells that are way better charged, and several of my relics or whatever talismans that you get mid-run were for charge damage, and that little Cerberus dog, way too quick for those charge attacks. I was getting murked. Okay, so if I play Blink now, I mean, it's just Agamotto and then Red Hulk, right? It's just raw power and girth. Which class is technically the Raider again? Is it the, I mean, I think I just answered, that's what I meant. I meant to say which class is the tank again? The Raider, right? Question mark? Do I just do this? I feel like it would be like Diablo for me. I played for a week and didn't touch it again. That's how I was with the most recent Diablo 2, unfortunately. Not a week, maybe a month, but yeah, I feel that. Now the first two Diablos, 1,000 hours in, probably. One that I can't. Dark Drift Knight, Centaur dude. Yeah, I got you, Nim. Hold on. Alright, Nim posted this in the Discord. Let's see what he's twerking with. This has been doing good for me, but I feel like the collector's in the move. Any tweaks? Remind me again, it's been so long since I've even tried the interaction, and they've changed both of the cards since. Kitty Pryde does boost the collector, right? And off the rip, I would say you probably don't need hope. That might be your flex. So I would say your three flex in this are hope. Well, okay, let me reword that. I think hope, for what you're trying to do, hope and arguably the hood are flex. Definitely Hope, okay? And then obviously Enchantress and Shang-Chi are your two tech cards here. So I mean, you know how I feel about Shang-Chi. So really it's just what you're going against. You might need to swap out Enchantress for Luke Cage during a certain stretch, or Enchantress for Mobius if you're going, you know what I mean? But those would be the the 3 slots because Shang-Chi's locked in. But I actually don't. I like it. Um, you could also say if you changed Enchantress eventually for one of the 3 cost tech cards, Killmonger, Mobius, Red Guardian, um, Rogue, right? You maybe then can start potentially swapping out Zabu because then you would only have 2 4 costs. But actually no, never mind. Ignore that. Always Zabu. Zabu's chilling. So Hope, Flex, and then Enchantress are your 2 where I would swap her depending on what you're playing against, and then she's probably just swappable. Because I don't really see. I mean, yes, the Kitty Pride on it is cool, but you're not really doing much else, right? You're not putting the hood down and then picking him back up with a Falcon or a Beast or anything. She's the only card that really will, like, any other card you play after, you're they're just there. They're there with the Hope, and now that lane is filled up. So, anyways, that's something I would just consider tweaking. The Hope, you got a sick Hope split though. Did I win that? Raider can tank, but the tank one is Guardian. Which one's the Guardian again? Is that the one that's at the end of the list? He's kind of in like a goldish, brownish armor, or is the Guardian the eagle-looking cat? The bird guy, okay. Bird person. Raider's the closest weapon string character. Gotcha. Open search combo is fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Oh, dude, twice I've gotten Sandbar. The Blink Infinite combo really not coming off, so that's probably going to be tweaked. But that's part of building decks from scratch, is you work through these. Okay, I think we're solid unless he has Doom 2099 here. Wow, he's been through it. I can change it for us. I'm not going to let him know that yet. Oh, I should have snapped before. He gets a shield and halberd. The end one... Oh, that's right. Executor. My game just crashed. How about that? I can't even remember the last time Snap crashed on me. Yo, Dormammu. Rowdy. You know what's gonna stink? Okay, I'm gonna get a little dark here for a second in a way. In 100 years... Okay, let me actually start with this. Imagine how boring Western media especially would have been over the last 300 years, really, if characters like King Arthur and Merlin and Beowulf and Hercules, right? If they were all protected under copyright, right? Like, and they weren't public domain. I say that because you got a character like Merlin who is very much public domain. Literally, it's, at this point, it's nigh on impossible to like IP lock a character like that. And it's just like, but 100 years from now, unfortunately, what am I trying to do here? Wait, that changed. How did that change? What happened? I'm so confused. Oh, nice. Salt's got a shiny. But like 100 years from now, a lot of the characters that have become so cool that would have maybe passed into public domain, or they're just going to be locked up under corporate subsidiaries and for a millennia. I think we're out of here. You never stay in versus a negative. Uh-oh. Black Joe Pesci. That's great. Dang, 2 polymorphs? And I have initiative, so I can't Red Guardian like his Iron Man. Yeah, we're out of this. Oh, yeah. Now, that's the thing. Thankfully, right now, it's like 77 years or something like that for a lot of them. Like, within the next decade, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings will... They're several years apart, but they'll both enter public domain, which is sick. But I'm like modern day provisions on those. These corporations and entertainment companies are doing everything they can to extend. Like they don't 77 years. They want them for 770 years. All right, we're still tweaking this thing. Perfect. Honestly, Merlin just also doesn't feel that great. Again, 2 of the spells kind of do the same thing. Maybe he could be decent in like let me try let me more full send it on a bounce package. Speaking of Kitty Pride, Popeye will be. Okay, maybe it's Hope, my own Hope. No. Bastos and Kyera. About time I gave her a custom card. Yo, this is a good illustration of like, look at the frame break. Not only the spear, but the magic, and then the 3D in full display. Do it with this one too. Hold on. Skirt. It's so sick. Yeah, that. But all of those exactly why I bring it up, because we got to protect the ability for things to go to public domain. Again, so many of them are fighting the ability. Oh, I meant to look at this one too. Are the ability for that to happen. Like hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Warner Brothers and them, the like, weren't fighting for it 80, 90 years ago. Are all 3 of those spotlights? No, that's a rare. That's also a rare. That's the only spotlight. All right, we're gonna try this. Yeah, I mentioned that kind of recently on stream. I think over the weekend, maybe the Winnie the Pooh movie. I don't remember in what context. I think it was like I'm sure something was said, and then I'm like, oh man, y'all know how they made that like demented Winnie the Pooh movie, and I was like, I'm imagining that, but with whatever we were talking about in the moment. This fool snapped. How do I know his cards? Those are my cards. What? What just happened? He's got a Psylocke apparently or something. It's gonna, dude. It is so fire. I was looking at it earlier. Wait for the Fortnite skins. Bro's gonna love Revenant. Dude. Okay, we can do this and it's gonna be crazy. And then one will get pulled over there. We can also this is kind of risky. I probably lose this matchup anyways if this is a discard package, so whatever. The secret one I think is the Duchess. I think. Uh-oh. Yep. No bueno. I did. I haven't gotten the location yet to see what they added. Dude, the instrumentation at the end of freaking When Doves Cry. Wow, my Kyra is Shang-Chiable. You hate to see that. Elephant Fudge, I appreciate the follow, my friend. Okay, we're definitely losing this matchup. But this... Yo. It honestly reminds me of the main character a bit from the Lord of the Rings anime. Ooh, love to see that. Kind of want to snap back, I'm not going to lie. Mad tempting. That's what I said. I was like, oh my god, it's like it looks like she attacks a person and then like puts marks on them, and then she kind of like then because the ability is called like recast or something like that. It has the letter RE at the beginning. We're talking about Elden Ring Night Rain, by the way, Elephant. Um, the ability says like recast, and so I was like, I think she stabs an enemy a bunch, and then you can basically redo the damage in like a phantom attack. I think I'm gonna actually do this. We're just gonna see what happens with that. We're gonna play that, and we're gonna play that, and I'm unfortunately probably wish I imagine this wasn't miniaturized lab. Your boy could have put the sunspot and soaked all nice. Yes, another one, please. Ooh, juice me. Juice. Wish I didn't have initiative. Or my red guardian. Where is he? It says I drew my red guardian, but Untap's tripping right now. Granted, that's to be expected. It normally has a little hiccup anytime a new card is added. 4 new cards are added, so I'll throw them a bone. And then lastly, not only is it 4 new cards, cards like Merlin literally adds additional cards, so it gets all kind of weird over here with that. I don't know if I stay in. I think we lose, but I kind of want to see what happens. I have a lot of things happening here. I might can just full send it mid and right. Hold on. You do lowest power, right? Lowest power. We want to keep that. So we're gonna do this. No, not even worth. It's this, this, this. That. I'm staying in. It's the beginning of the season. Whatever. That's a MODOK, and we're down bad. But whatever. He needs to get 18 power to tie me in the mid. I forgot. He has like 4 swords. That Dakin on the right is going to be big as well. You know, sometimes you just want to see games play out. You know what I mean? It's a video game after all. That recluse affinity attack is so useful. Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, the way that it works though is you absorb, like, basically an enemy needs to be murked, and then you absorb like the spirit of a dead enemy, and you're really absorbing, if I'm not mistaken, the affinity of the dead enemy, not necessarily the boss. Now, when you're only fighting a boss, which at the beginning of those isn't necessarily the case, because like the boss spawns, right? And we would have just killed all those other mobs. So my little infinity orbs are actually, in that moment, affinity towards the minions. Then, halfway-ish, a quarter of the way through the fight, then you start getting affinities for the boss off of them. Mephisto's backup dancer, that's great. Pick.
Mastery.
Another season, another no red omega colored border. Oh, that's sick. All right, we're gonna come back to the Merlin play. I mean, no, we're not. It was Dakin. It was a quadruple Dakin. Did I Merlin him? No, I didn't. No, what does it say? By the eye of Agamotto? By the eye of avocado? Nice. You know what I haven't done yet? And I'm going to silently do this. Or, I mean, I'm going to talk to y'all, but I'm also going to be putting news day together. That stream last night went much longer than I thought. And I thought I was going to be able to... My plan was to kind of try to get some news day done while we're watching that movie, but... Whoa. Oh, yeah, that... Okay, noted. Wow. He got my silver sable. He got... Oh, that speaks volumes about what my hand was like in that moment. I love the effects they added Beast. The little, like, mathematical equations and then the sounds. So good. Mine wasn't too great either. Not that I've ever been tempted to spend that kind of gold on a variant in one of those, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, I was shocked about Elden Ring, right? For that matter. Being as much as it is, and it's only 60 or 70-ish. Wait. Damn. He straight sapped my crack, dude. This is my music, but you can ask me to play something. Damn. All of the value I would have gotten from the crack just got silver sabled on out of here.
Taking aim.
I need Shang-Chi, pretty please, pretty please. Baby, I know gonna be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Yes, there's Shang-Chi. You. No. I thought she would keep the same spell, I'm not gonna lie. I think we still lose, though. That's unfortunate. Look like Circus Soleil. We have only gone down. Yeah, Merlin's copium. Do we want 2 Hydration Roberts? Nah. Whose name is Atom Bomb with the Blob avatar. My cousin would love that. Do I even bother with this? Yo, if you're I don't even know if you're still out there, Elephant, but if you're curious, on Tuesdays I do something called News Day. So that's what I was referring to, and what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling up something on my other monitor. It happens in 2.5 hours, but I wanted to kind of start getting. Ooh, that looks good. How do I have initiative? Riddle me that. Not ideal. Double surge discount. Hmm. Oh, this is... Oh. Man, I kind of want to shut down Surge. I kind of want to shut down Surge. And then kill one, and then later Killmonger if I need to. Is that extra? I think it's extra, maybe? No, we don't actually want to Killmonger at all. So this is better? I don't know. Smoking them dubs. Come on, hit the demon. Please, please. Thank. No, that was the tease. The way it kind of like curved. How have I already been live for 2.5 hours? What's happened? Okay, we might need to sacrifice Hydra Bob here. It might be 07s for Hydra Bob. I'm from the loot where I'm proud, where I'm at. And the grandma give me D's with a rubber hammer. It's ironic. I think I'll wait though. Damn, this is so tricky. Okay, let's just do this for now. I'm surprised he didn't snap with the surge on 2, Sinister London, all that. The problem is Killmonger loses this for me. Now he... What? What's up with that boomer snap? Back to Indiana Chi-Town. Are there... Does anyone know if there are drops going on right now for Snap? I don't think there are. There'll probably be some in a week or two when that high voltage mode drops.
Escaped.
No drops. Thank you, good comms. Okay. I might switch off Snap here soon. We'll see. But Merlin doesn't feel great. Jennifer Kell, the other one I got, I haven't fully built. I do want to go with maybe a full like energies kind of send. She-Hulk. Hell, maybe even try to fit him in a high Evo. I'm gonna Electra his Zabu and then bring it back so I get Zabu benefits. Just kidding, I have no 4 drops to make that worth it. What do you mean, boss that invades your world? Okay, we do this, and then next turn, Jug Red Guardian, question mark? I think I'm gonna Boomer Snap this time, buddy. Old Budster. Hey, watch me. Although he probably still wins with this, right? I go up 4, 7. I'm on 8. He comes down to 2, 10, I mean. The Jay-Z song was on. Ooh, and I'm guessing it doesn't always like spawn in a fortuitous location, so you can easily get caught up in the storm trying to kill him. I know I'm only bringing back Grandmaster and it's not going to hit anything, but I think that's fine. I'm staying in this. It's probably a Luke Cage and a Diamondback or something. Don't be Luke Cage. I wish this game had a battle log, like a match history, like essentially every game in existence does. Because I think we're on, I mean, I think I've lost like 7 of my last 8, 8 of my last 9, something like that. 9 of my last 10. It's no bueno. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've gotten a single bot. Normally, you get a decent amount, if not majority bots at this stage. Alright, let's try this Coach Carter. It was working earlier. And we couldn't fight him and we still got the debuff? Oh, that's an unlucky seed, dude. That's an unlucky seed. Snake. Sneaky snake. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, Bartrock's gonna move. I lose out on the bot, but I think this is better. Oh, nice. He's stuck. No, why didn't Bartrock follow him? Oh, once per turn. That's right. That's right. I knew that. Alright, that's scary, though. Alright, this is adding 11 on the left. We leave the shield. We can also Doom, which would fill this up, but I don't know if it's enough power. Oh. Maybe if the Doom bot lands on the left. I don't think it's going to be enough, though.
Knowledge is power.
I can't win a game. I'm glad he won with Merlin. Hell yeah. Good on you. Very good on you. But again, like, you know, I talk about it all the time. The best way to climb in this game is those first 2-ish days where you usually, especially in like ranks 60, 70 and above, get a lot of bots. I guess they fixed that. Oh, no bots. Thunder feet, take on me. Oh yeah, I still owe Matchy karaoke. Yo, I think I'm gonna call it actually. To anyone out there still lurking, I'm gonna still do Newsday. I'll stream again tonight. I don't know. There's been a lot going on today, and I don't know if I can go another 2 hours and then still do Newsday. So I'm gonna probably end it and then pick back up a little bit before Newsday. So anyone who swung by, I appreciate it. Anyone out there lurking, love you. I will holla at y'all in about an hour and a half ish or so. Have a good one.